Hi, I'm Vince from Guitar Academy in Petersfield, and in this lesson I'm going to be showing you how to play the riff to Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. Now this has also been kind of resampled and reused in the UK Top 40 currently, but it's a bit more of a dance track. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to play the riff from the original Tracy Chapman version, but I'm also going to show you how to play this as an easy chord progression as well. So to get started you're going to need one of these, just a little capo, available from any good music store. And we're just going to pop this on the 2nd fret of the guitar. So let's get started. So to play the first riff, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my 3rd finger on the A string of the 3rd fret. Now this is actually the 5th fret on the guitar, but I'm going to be explaining all of the frets in relation to the capo. So because we've got the capo on the 2nd fret of the guitar, this is now going to be the 3rd fret on the guitar. So put your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, and then hover your 1st finger above the B string of the 1st fret. Now what you do here with your right hand is you pick the A and the B strings in unison, and then what you do is you slam down your 1st finger as a hammer-on onto the B string of the 1st fret to create this. And that's literally your first riff. And then for the second part of this riff, what you do is you basically just release your 1st finger again and play the A and the B. Just like that, so you get this when you put those two together. And then for our 3rd riff, you jump your 3rd finger up to the E string of the 3rd fret and place your little finger on the B string of the 3rd fret. Now this time with your right hand, you're playing the E and the B strings in unison. So when you put that together, and then to finish this phrase, what you do is you pick the B and the G strings with your right hand. So we're not actually going to be moving anything to just finish that riff, we're just going to pick the B and the G string. So put that together, you've got... And that's basically riff number 1. So for the second part of this riff, we literally play the 7th fret on the A string and then the 8th fret on the B string. So again, this is in relation to the capo, so it's actually the 9th and 10th fret on the guitar. Then, with our right hand, we pick the A and B string in unison. Just like that. And then, we basically move our fingers down to the 5th fret and the 7th fret. So my 1st finger is now on the 5th fret of the A string, and then my 3rd finger is on the B string of the 7th fret, and then pick those two in unison. So we literally get... And then to finish this phrase, we literally pick the B and G again. So we end up with... So put that together and you've got... So there's a little variation on this riff that sounds something like this. It's like a little turnaround lick. It's just a little variation when this riff repeats. And all I'm doing there is in the second part of this riff where my 1st finger is on the 7th fret and my 3rd finger is on the 8th fret of the B string, I'm picking those in unison, then reaching out my little finger to the B string of the 12th fret, so I'm going, and then releasing again, so I'm just going, and then when we descend down to the 5th and 7th fret, I'm reaching out to the 8th fret with my little finger. So when we put that together, we've got... So add that riff in as a variation when you start repeating this riff as a whole. You can also play this song as a chord progression, or you can actually combine the chord progression with the riff to create different changes in dynamic through the song. If you wanted to play this song as a chord progression, you simply play C, then G, then E minor, then D. So when you put this together, you can just have... So that's just C, G, then E minor, then D. You can add this in for the chorus if you want, so you can have... So that's it, that's how you play Tracy Chapman's Fast Car as a riff and chord progression on the guitar. So play around with it, make a cool little cover if you want, or jam it along to the original track. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.